Today we're going to show you how to change over tooling in an auger filler above an Avatar vertical form fill seal machine. We will review both FreeFlow and non-free flow tooling. Here's an example of a FreeFlow set of tooling. FreeFlow tooling is good for products such as table salt, cornmeal, whole bean coffee, products like that. You'll see we have our straight auger. There's no overflight. We have a threaded rod where we're going to attach the spinner plate with the left-handed nuts. Next we have our straight funnel. You'll notice there's no lip, along with our collector funnel cover. This is going to link up to our collector funnel or drop tube. Here we have a non-free flow set of tooling. Non-free flow tooling is good for products like cake mix, protein powders, or ground coffee. Here's our auger. On the auger we have overflight, so the top couple flights are wider than the straight section. This allows you to really grab the product and compress it into each one of these flights evenly. On this auger we also have an optional drip washer, which helps to prevent any drip. Next we have our funnel. This funnel is very similar to the FreeFlow funnel that you saw a couple moments ago. However, we have a lip on the bottom of the funnel. Another important note, whenever you go to switch over from one set of tooling to the next, you want to make sure you have the proper agitation blade in place. Typically for a FreeFlow set of tooling, the agitation blade is going to be longer than it will be for a non-FreeFlow set. And you want to be within ½ inch of the auger. So here's a non-FreeFlow auger where we have much larger overflight. You'll see if we left the same agitation blade in, we might hit the overflight, and that will definitely cause some premature wear and damage. To start off with the FreeFlow tooling, we're going to put the spinner plate onto the threaded rod and make sure that the angled side is facing up towards the auger. Next, we have our two left-handed nuts, because it is lefty-tighty, righty-loosey. So opposite of what you would normally think. We're going to install the first one, crank it down, and now we're going to install the second one, which acts as a jam nut to keep that first one tight. In order to install FreeFlow or non-FreeFlow tooling, we need to loosen the column so we can turn the head to the side and fit the tooling into the forming collar. To do that, we need to loosen these 4 bolts using a 3/4 inch wrench. Now that we loosen the 4 bolts in the back, we can turn the head in the side. This will allow us to fit the collector funnel into the forming tube. We're just going to drop it straight down and allow it to rest on the top of the forming tube. We're going to take our straight funnel and collector funnel cover, making sure these 3 thumb knobs are loose. Now tighten them up. Now the funnel's in place, we can take the auger. This is going to go up into the auger shaft and then turns left. And now it's locked into place. Next, you're going to take the fill head and center it over the collector funnel and the forming tube. Then we can lock it back down into place using the 4 bolts in the back. Now that the collector funnel is centered with the tooling, we can loosen our thumb screws here. Make sure they're out of the way. Lift our collector funnel up into position and tighten up these wing nuts. That was how to install FreeFlow tooling. Now let's remove it to put the non-FreeFlow tooling into place. To start off with the non-FreeFlow tooling, we're going to put the auger inside of the lip funnel. And now we can move it up to the machine. We're going to drop the funnel and auger down through the forming collar. And again, allow it to just rest right there. Now we center our fill head. We're going to lift the auger up into the shaft. Quarter turn to the left. After that, we can take our funnel. Make sure you're locked into place with the auger. If you have a positive pin locking auger shaft, you're going to turn the knob down. And if you have a spring-loaded auger shaft, you're going to push the auger up and give it a quarter turn to left. Something very crucial is to make sure there's no product buildup on the funnel or inside of the coupling. If there's product buildup here, it will cause a misalignment in the auger with premature wear or damage. Funnel's into place, nice and flat. We can lock up our thumb screws. Now we want to ensure that our funnel is centered in the forming tube. Slide the head until you look centered, and then you can lock down the 4 bolts in the back. That was how to properly install and remove both FreeFlow and non-FreeFlow tooling on one of our Avatar vertical form fill seal machines. Hope you learned something, and if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email to info@allfill.com or give us a call at 610-524-7350.